kropp träffar vi alltså på tisdag. Men en som också har fått kämpa för att nå sitt mål är Madonna. Och det har ju verkligen betalat sig. Idag är hon världens största popstjärna. Och på MTV-galan som hölls i mitten på november så gav hon bara en enda intervju. Och den gav hon till Bobo Ericzén. I intervjun så berättar hon bland annat om samarbete med den svenska regissören Jonas Åkerlund och om den kommande världsturnén. Så lägg bort fjärrkontrollen, här kommer Madonna.
I'm looking forward to seeing Madonna.
I like to meet Madonna.
Madonna?
I'm dying to meet Madonna still.
I had a great time. Yeah, it was fun.
When you went on stage, it was like 5 degrees higher than anything else during that night. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I did. It was really nice. But I've been around a lot longer than the rest of them, so, you know, stick around 18 more years and you can get some loud applause.
How does a regular working day look?
I'm a creature of habit, so I tend to sort of do the same things every day. I practice yoga every morning, and I spend time doing business, and then I do whatever work I am, whether it's writing music or planning or doing a photo shoot or shooting a video or making a film or whatever that is.
Yeah, but you're pretty regular, so it's not...
Well, it's boringly predictable.
Förutsägbar är möjligen det sista Madonna är. Efter snart 20 år som superstjärna visar hon med Music än en gång vad det är som har gjort att hon har stannat på toppen. Förnyelse och ett ständigt sökande efter nästa trend. Hon är inte den bästa sångerskan på listorna. Hon är inte den bästa dansaren på scenerna. Men hennes utstrålning är obestridd. Med säker hand har hon plockat fram de bästa producenterna, låtförfattarna, regissörerna och stylisterna och skapat mainstream-succéer av musikstilar och trender som ingen annan vågat satsa på. Madonna letar efter sin nästa stil på vilda house-dansgolv i Paris och på gaydiskon i London. Ett arbetssätt som gjort henne till världens största popstjärna med en sällsynt profil. Älskad av den breda skivköparpubliken, de suraste hitkritikerna och inte minst av andra popstjärnor.
I think the secret to Madonna's success is that she genuinely loves what she does. You know, I think she really likes music. And, you know, she's obviously very hungry to succeed, but the fact that she loves music means that she can put out good records. You know, I think a lot of musicians, as they get older, they just don't care anymore. But with her, it seems like she still really, really cares.
The great thing about Madonna is she does what she feels. She don't let nobody tell her what to do. I like that. And she's over-talented.
I think she's really cool. I think she's survived a pretty nasty and crappy industry, particularly from the American side of things. And she seems to have walked out of it with a sense of humor and, you know, albeit shed loads of money.
She's amazing. She's been doing this forever, and she's just as ill today as she was when she started. And she's constantly reinventing herself.
She's the queen, you know, there's nothing more you can say about it. I admire and respect her, even if I wasn't in this industry, just as a woman who's made such an impact and continues to. Yeah, she's it.
Would you say that you're in total control of your creativity and artistic sides today? That you can do whatever you want to without anyone telling you, you know?
No, because I mean, I can dream up dreams and I can do my best to execute my dreams, but everything I do is a collaboration with other people. I rely on the creative energy of a lot of people to do everything I do, from whether that's a photo shoot or a video or a film or a record. I mean, I rely on the musicians. I rely on the people that make my clothes. I rely on the people that do my hair and my makeup. I rely on director that's standing behind the camera. I mean, so I never think that I can do whatever I want to do. I always think, this is my dream, let me gather around the people I think are going to most support my dream, and let's see what happens.
Madonna har kanske mer kontroll över sitt arbete än någon annan artist och hon är världens näst rikaste poppersonlighet efter Paul McCartney. Men självständigheten och kontrollen har hon fått jobba hårt för.
I wrote that to myself, really. I mean, I think it's an experience that a lot of other women can relate to, but I was speaking from my own personal experience. And it's not like a feminist anthem or a warning or anything. It's just my experience, and I think it's, you know, what a lot of women go through when they work really hard and they find themselves in a position where they realize that, you know, that ultimately if you are successful or hardworking or ambitious, that a lot of times that's quite intimidating to people. So then you think, well, you know, why did it, sometimes you have moments where you just think, well, why did I try so hard, you know? If I had less to offer, would I be more attractive, you know? So.
But do you live by it? I mean,
I just think it's just, you know, in the end, you shouldn't apologize for anything that you've accomplished, and you know, you ultimately, a strong, intelligent person is not going to be intimidated by the fact that you have accomplished a lot. But there are certainly a lot of people that you will come across that won't be, and then that will make you question yourself. It's not meant to be self-pitying, that's for sure.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Hon har kontroll, och när hon bestämde sig för att göra musikalfilmen Evita så fick popplattorna stå åt sidan under några år. När hon kom tillbaka till topplistorna 1998 så var det med besked. Låtarna skapade hon tillsammans med William Orbit, men det var svensken Jonas Åkerlund som stylade henne 70-talst fräckt och sköt iväg det nya albumet mot toppen på listorna med videon till Ray of Light. Och det var till Jonas hon vände sig när det var dags att göra första videon till Music.
Vem kom på idén med massa brudar?
Just det. Det var väl egentligen också ett sån här, att det fanns med i idén att hon skulle åka runt i den här bilen och att det skulle vara brudar. Liksom att hon skulle vara lite sån här pimp-känsla på henne. Den skulle ju vara lite som ett skämt hela videon. Den skulle vara lite rolig sådär. Så då tyckte hon att det var lite kul att ha en massa brudar runt omkring sig.
Ja, men jag hade gissat på dig alltså.
Ja.
Det var du?
Ja, fast det var ändå... Ja, jo det var det.
No, actually that was my idea. Because I had to come up with an idea where I could cover up the fact that I was 5.5 months pregnant. So we had this idea that I would do like a sort of spoof on what would be the female version of Puff Daddy, essentially.
I have a French producer, Swedish guy doing the first video. The album is made in, France and London,
Photographed by a Frenchman too.
Yeah, Mandina, we went back to him. So it's basically a non-American album this time.
Yeah.
Can you tell when you listen to it, well, this is my European record?
No. I mean, my last record I worked with a Brit, so...
Yeah. But I mean, you recorded this one outside of the US altogether.
I did a little bit in New York, but mostly in England.
Well, what I'm looking for is, would you say
what
that...
are you looking for?
Is there some special European ambience?
Oh, I
there,
think
you
I'm
know?
more attracted to Europeans when it comes to collaborating creatively. I think that I have more of a European sensibility.
And to still pull it off now in like, you know, in 2000 is pretty good going. I reckon she's still got the edge.
I think it's about time she moves on and gives other people the chance to, you know, develop their musical careers.
What do you think about her moving to London? I think that'd be really good, and she might be seen more often if she was walking around here.
Do you like London?
Yeah, I do.
Do you get inspiration there the same way you get in New York or something like that?
Sometimes more so. I think there's more value placed on being artistic and creative in Europe than there is in America. I think there's more value placed on being successful and having lots of money in America. So, I don't know. I'm very inspired there.
En sak som är säkert, som inte bara gäller henne utan det gäller alla som jag jobbar med utomlands, mycket mer än när man jobbar i Sverige, det är att de har en oerhörd respekt för det man gör. Speciellt amerikanare faktiskt. Och så att jag tror att hon har en jävla respekt för hantverket, mycket mer än mig som person sådär. Alltså det är det hantverket som man respekterar.
Tror du att ni kommer att samarbeta i fortsättningen?
Ja, det tror jag absolut. Det är jag helt säker på. Alltså jag tror att hon har den grejen som jag har också. Det är att man hittar en del människor som man gillar att jobba med. Och det värderar man jävligt högt. Nu gillar ju hon att experimentera och gå vidare hela tiden. Men hon har faktiskt jävligt mycket folk runt omkring sig som har varit med henne en längre tid. Och det känns, speciellt nu efter Music, så känns det som att vi har någonting sådär som kommer vara en längre tid. Sen exakt vad det blir, det vet jag fan.
Long relationships in work, is that important to you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. But isn't it sort of
It's like a family. You sort of collect people along the way and you always want to go back and work with them.
Okay. But isn't it tricky the way you work? You always sort of find the new, freshest things from the dance floors. So you constantly move ahead and still you want to work with people that you know. Isn't that sort of a catch-22?
No, because the people that I want to work with, that I've already worked with, are also people who are staying ahead and taking chances and doing interesting work.
Elle joue un rôle important pour la musique française.
Oui, pour toutes les musiques. Non, mais pour toutes les musiques, c'est international, Madonna.
Elle est une référence et puis aujourd'hui elle est devenue un peu une référence dans le mouvement un peu gay français. Tout le monde adore Madonna. Non, je pense que ouais, elle a un rôle important.
She picks things into underground music and uses it in her music and then make people discover music that maybe they wouldn't have listened to if it wasn't Madonna.
I think, Madonna, she's always looking for something fresh, okay? The next, excuse me, the next album, if she work with someone else, I know that. It's all right. I never complain about that.
Did you feel daring when you started working with a totally unknown, to most people, French producer?
No, I felt like it was a privilege because I think he's brilliant and I felt lucky to have stumbled across him. I didn't think it was daring. I just thought he was really cool.
It was cool. A lot of people think that working with someone like her, because there is a big system around her, is something with a lot of pressure. I was surprised because before working with her, I think there was a lot of investment, and it is. There is a lot of money behind, but no. She can keep her feeling really safe and. I try to tell to all the people in the underground scene to go on the chart, to try to go on the chart, because we can't complain all life, about the industry, about we have to take our responsibility, and it's why I'm really happy that music, a track like Music and the album went #1 worldwide, because it's not just a victory for me, for my personal benefit. It's also a small victory of underground music.
How much are you in the process? Can you just tell a producer, a director, okay, I want it sort of like this, go ahead, and just leave them?
No, because it's my baby too. I don't want to leave them. They don't, just like they don't want to leave me. I mean, we need each other. It's a collaboration. You know, anyone that's fallen in love has had a moment where they've said to themselves, I wish I didn't love you, or I hate you for making me love you, or, you know, that's just that paradox that you feel, you know, a kind of an obsession or trapped by feelings that you feel uncontrollable or out of control. But that's what real passionate love is. You're not in control. So hopefully those songs are a reflection of that.
What about impressive instant? Is that specific moment when you...
That's like, you know, when you see someone for the first time, that's energy that you feel for someone, you know. So sometimes you could envision your whole life with that person, or you can flash forward 10 years just in that one moment of seeing them. Yeah.
Are there any signs of you being lazy at all? Do you feel, you know, do you...
Feel lazy sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not very often. There's not much time to feel lazy.
Do you ever have a vacation?
Yeah, I had a vacation last summer.
Was that...
It wasn't really a vacation, though, because I was too busy running around making sure everybody else was having fun. So...
What about that? Would you like to have a vacation, like just leave everything behind, or is that not your personality?
It's not really my personality.
You really seem to enjoy yourself on stage. You seem to have the time of your life.
Yeah, well, I haven't been on stage in a while. I've been off having babies. And it was great to be back. I do really feel comfortable up there once I get past my jitters.
Why haven't, you know, why has it been so long? Why didn't you go on tour with Real Life?
Because I wanted to concentrate on other things. I had just had my daughter, and I wanted to spend time with her, and I knew if I went on tour, it was a choice I made. And I also spent time just kind of concentrating more on my personal life, and that's paid off. And then I had another baby, and you know, I was busy doing normal things.
You've been around a while, so
Yeah.
you had that rush a couple of times on stage.
Sure.
But, you know, can you ever get rid of it? Don't you long for it again? Like yesterday, there were 10,000 people just screaming for you.
Well, once you've been up there and you've had that experience, nothing compares to it. And for one, and for two, you know, you never get bored of it. And it's not duplicatable in any other arena. Making movies, singing in the studio, there's nothing like a live performance, because there's nothing that comes between you and the audience. So, I don't know. I don't think I would ever get tired of it.
So, will there be a tour?
Hopefully, yeah. That's the plan.
Okay, can you know, this
Elaborate.
year, next year?
Not this year. I mean, this year's almost over with. Next year, definitely.
Okay, and what about, you know, will it be great big venues, or will you do a small club tour?
No, I think I do both. I'd have like two kind of shows. A show that's, you know, meant for really big venues, and then something I could scale down, because I like to have both experiences. There's nothing like playing in a stadium with, you know, 100,000 people. I can tell you that's a rush. But then there's something really fabulous about being in a small, intimate environment. So.
skulle du vilja göra hennes turné?
Jag vet att turnéer, jag vill jättegärna jobba på scenen. Fast jag är nog kanske lite mer sådär, om jag ska göra turnéer så är jag nog lite mer rockbands hållet.
I mean, if you know Jonas, you know he's a bit of a freak. And I think his stuff is a bit, you know, he's a boy. I don't know. I think his stuff would probably be a bit too hardcore for me.
Will you get to Sweden or Scandinavia if you do a tour?
Absolutely, I'll come to Sweden. I'm not sure about the rest of Scandinavia, but you never know.
Säg ba.